Hi everybody, I'm Christian Watt from IRIe Insurance. Welcome to Insurance Simplified with IRIe. Every week we're going to try and bring you guys some tips and tricks, some top 5 stats, and some additional information on how to simplify this entire thing we call insurance. We're testing this out. We're going to put out some information. We want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments what you want us to talk about. Let us know if you want to hear about deductibles, how insurance works, how your no-claim works, why you think insurance are thief. Just let us know and we'll try and answer all of the questions for you. This is our first IGTV live. Well, not live. IGTV is our first Facebook video. This might end up on our podcast. We're not quite sure where this is going yet, but we have a lot of information that we want to get out to you guys, and so we figured this is the best way to do it. Again, let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know in the comments below. Share this with your friends. Going to bring some quick, easy information to you. So what are we talking about today? On today's agenda is IRIe's mobile app. I want to share with you the top 5 features of IRIe's mobile app, IRIe Mobile. First of all, go download it. It's free, of course. You can get it in the Apple Store or in the Google Play Store. Go check it out. Easy to install. Takes 30 seconds. And then you're going to get all these great features. Where do we start? Number 1 feature. We've got an integrated map called Road Conditions in our app. And what it does is it takes Google Maps and it integrates it with live user feedback. So things like roadblocks, construction work, potholes, accidents, all of those can be uploaded live and it will update so that you can see during your route and plan your route better. That's feature number 1. Feature number 2. So we have our eDocs feature. That's number 2. You can take pictures of your vehicle documents and it stores it right there for easy access. We also will store, also in the eDocs, we'll store a PDF of any accident checklist. So I'm going to get into one of the next top features of our mobile app, IRIe Mobile. And that's our accident checklist. This one is a must-use if you're ever in an accident. If you've ever been in an accident, you're going to understand why this is so important. So if you happen to crash, it's a very unnerving thing to say the least. You come out, you're scared, you're shaken. The other person is scared, they're shaken. Everybody is sort of discombobulated. I mean, if the accident is really bad, maybe people are injured. It's not a pretty scene. It's one of those things where everything flies out of your head. You may not have known even what to get on the scene of an accident before, much less when you're shaken and nervous. So our app provides you with an easy checklist. It's right there on the home screen. Hit accident checklist and it walks you through step by step all the things that you should remember on the scene in order to collect enough information to process your claim properly. Alright, so as you open up the app, of course, there's a stay calm message. It tells you to check if anybody's injured. The first thing if there's injuries, guys, is just call for help, get an ambulance, get the police, deal with the injuries first. Most accidents, hopefully, don't have that injury involved, and now we just need to get to brass tacks. We need to get the information we need, move the vehicle safely off the road, and continue about our days, right? So the first thing the app does is it makes a note of the location. It uses location services. You just tap a button and it tags exactly where the accident happened. No debate going forward. Then it takes you to the photo section to take a photo of the vehicle position after the accident. Again, this helps when there can be a debate about how the accident happened, where were the vehicles positioned after the accident, who was on whose side of the road. By taking up a picture of the vehicles right after the accident has happened, that basically helps to minimize that debate. The next thing it asks you to do is the driver's license. So you need to remember to get the other party's driver's license, and the app just opens up your camera, takes a picture, logs it right in the eDocs. Then it guides you to the next step. Get the name and the phone number of the driver. Take a photo of their insurance documents and their vehicle documents. Again, the app just opens up your camera, takes it and logs it in the correct position. Then it asks you for the names and the numbers of any passengers or witnesses. Again, these are things that people just didn't know before or never remembered because they're shaken up. And then, of course, it collects the police information. Remember, guys, In Jamaica, when you're in a motor vehicle accident, the law requires you to report that accident to a police station within 24 hours. Doesn't matter if you're claiming on your insurance, doesn't matter if you think you were right or wrong in the accident. Once you're in an accident, it doesn't matter how big or small the accident is. Once you're in an accident, the law requires you to report it to a police station. Now, there's an old myth that we could probably debunk here. There's a nice little interjection. That you have to report it to the police station in the parish or in the town in which you crashed. That's not true. You can report it to any police station. Just report it to the closest one to you and make sure you do it within 24 hours of the accident. Right? Again, what our app does is once you've collected on the scene, you've made your report, it allows you to capture the detective's name or the officer's name, their badge number, and which station. The great part about this checklist though is that when you save it all, the app creates a PDF document capturing it all in sequence, all the pertinent information, and puts it in your eDoc section. That was the first great thing from our app, right? So you have this PDF and you have your handy share button inside your smartphone. You can send it via email or send it via WhatsApp. Just send it to IRIe's WhatsApp, and that is actually the document we can use to start your claim process, to be notified about a claim. So that is our number 3 top cool feature of our app. So far, we've done our eDocs, where you can store those checklist items, you can store your vehicle documents, store a copy of your license. We have our road conditions, where it's integrated with Google Maps and user base, so we get accident notifications as well as construction notifications, pothole, any road hindrances, those are put live. Then we have our accident checklist, right? Another cool feature, number 4, remember we're doing the top 5 today, is our insurance status feature. So maybe you know, maybe you don't know, because it's been publicized a little bit recently. The Insurance Association has launched its system called IVIS. And IVIS is basically a central database that captures all the active insurance policies in Jamaica. So it will tell you by entering the license plate if that vehicle is insured and who it's insured with. That's all you get, but it's just important to know whether or not that person is insured. So you're going to start seeing the police check this database when they pull you over now. If you ever get stopped in a speed trap or for a random check, they're going to, check your insurance stuff, but then they're also going to check this database. A funny story is actually this weekend, a good customer of mine, his wife got pulled over by the police and she didn't have a printed copy of her certificate in her car. So over a year now, IRIe has done away with the paper, the printing certificates and cover notes. We basically have gone all electronic. Our cover notes are emailed to our customers. Our certificates are emailed to our customers. And, my client, as I said in this story, she was pulled over and police said that they checked this database and her documents weren't in it. Fortunately enough, we had it in email. She was able to, get the email of the certificate for verification, but she didn't have the IRIe app. And so this cool feature, the number 4 top feature in the IRIe app, is the insurance status checker. This is the same database that the police and the tax office are going to be using to check your insurance status. You can enter any license plate and it will check the database, tell you if it's currently covered and which insurance company it's with. So needless to say, I explained this to her, explained it to her husband, and they both downloaded the app. I hope they told me they did. So if they have any more problems, they can use that insurance status checking feature. And of course, the number 1 top feature for our app is access to your account. We have a My Policies tab, and the My Policies button basically takes you to a login screen where we provide you with a username and password. You get access to your account. You can manage your entire account, what you have owing, what policy is coming up for renewal. You can actually renew the policy right there in the app. You can pay your premiums with your credit card right there in the app. You get your certificates and your cover notes right there in the document section of the app. And then most importantly, you can file a claim in the app and monitor the status of your claim in the app. So really important to get the IRIe app, guys. Again, you can store all your documents with our eDocs. You can check road conditions, before a trip. Go and see if there are any accidents, any roadblocks, any construction that's going to delay you. You have an insurance status checker that allows you to check anybody's policy, including your own, to make sure that it's active. Number 4, you have your accident checklist. Remember, this accident checklist is really important because in the event of an accident, you are generally shaken, you are nervous, things fly out of your head, you don't remember your own name. So make sure you get that accident checklist up if you're in an accident and just walk through the items step by step. It'll make sure you capture all the important information so that you have adequate details to file your claim. And then again, number 1, your My Policies portal. Now, your My Policies portal can also be accessed through our website, www.ironrockjamaica.com. Right in the top right-hand corner, you'll see login right here. You click it. It's the same username and password, same interface, one unified thing throughout all our systems, hence Insurance Simplified. So that's the top 5 features from our app today, guys. Go download it. Remember, follow us on social media at Iron Rock Jamaica for Instagram, Iron Rock Insurance on Facebook, and Iron Rock Jamaica on Twitter. Follow us to learn more. Tune in, share, comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We'll be happy to address any issues you have. Thanks for tuning in to Insurance Simplified with Iron Rock.